Hello, this is the Watchdog. Welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Cadisen C8097G Diamond Watch. Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Wish Do It 9948, and Greg was wearing my Humpbuck 2301. Grego said Miyota was upset. She told her husband, Miggs Mayfield, that she wanted a white life day, so he booked them a stay at Hoth. She said, why Hoth? Couldn't we have stayed at a nice ski resort on Cypress instead of that brutal ice ball full of tauntauns and wampas? He said because staying among wampas saves him a lot of wampum. All right, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in this typical Cadisen box. They all come in this box. I've never seen a Cadisen not in this box. So we know what the box is like. And here is the watch. Not a bad looking watch. It's kind of simple. It's a dress watch, but it does have a Miyota 9015 in it, which is kind of a big deal, especially at this price. Another Cadisen on my channel, this 8097 caught my attention due to its use of the Miyota 9015, which is a premium Japanese movement and usually beyond the price of the typical AliExpress watches I review. I paid $102 for this during the 11/11 sale, which is less money than just buying the movement by itself. It was basically buy a movement, get a free watch. Besides the movement, you are getting a decent enough solid steel dress watch with a sapphire crystal. There's no law saying you can't wear a dress watch as a daily, although I would probably ditch the full alligator strap for something a bit more comfortable. This watch comes with a light silver or black dial. You can get semi-glossy or sunray, and you can choose the black genuine leather strap with an alligator pattern or a mesh bracelet. If you want gold, you can get yellow or rose gold tone with a brown strap. The leather strap comes with a signed push button deployment clasp. The watch is 39.5 millimeters wide, 46 millimeters lug to lug. It's only 10.6 millimeters thick, and that includes the dome crystal. So this is super thin for a automatic that doesn't have one of them tiny rotors. Has a 20 millimeter lug width, which tapers down to 18 at the clasp, and only weighs 69 grams on the supplied leather strap, so it's super light also. The bezel's just smooth and polished, nothing special about it. And then we have the dial. We don't have a sunburst effect, and if you look closely, there is kind of a texture to it. Then we do have the diamond 12 o'clock index, so I'm sure it's not a real diamond, but. And then we have the teeth style indices. And then we have minute markers. It says Cadisen Sapphire up top, and sapphire refers to the crystal. And then it says Diamond Automatic. So I guess diamond is the name of the watch. Then we just have doffing hands, and there's no lume on the hands. This is strictly going to be a dress watch here, not a sports watch. We have a blue second hand, and I like the blue. It looks nice on this cream dial, or I should say silver dial. And we have a 12 o'clock date with a border. Then we have a signed push-pull crown. You only get 50 meters water resistance, no need of a screw down. And then we have the crystal. The crystal is a dome sapphire. And I don't know, I don't see any distortion. This might be a double dome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is double dome. Don't see any distortion. And then we have the case. The case is pretty simple. It's super thin. And it's polished. And it's about as small as it can be and hold the movement. So this is going for a small size. That's what they're going for. Then we have the case back. The case back is held on by tiny screws instead of being a screw down case back. I don't know why they did that. I would prefer a screw down case back. Dealing with these little tiny screws would be a real pain if you needed to open it for any reason. Then it's a display case back, and it says automatic, gives the model number, 5 ATM, water resistant. And this is not a sapphire crystal case back. It's just glass. No need of a sapphire sandwich. It would just raise the price of the watch for real no gain. Then underneath the case back is the Miyota 9015. This is a premium movement for Japanese movement. This is a big upgrade to the more common Seiko NH35. Once again, that's why this watch can be so thin, because this is a really thin movement. It's also a 4 Hertz movement that hand winds, hacks, and has a unidirectional rotor. And it's 24 joules. And I'm not sure what the power reserve is, but it should be decent enough. And the nice thing about this too is this is basically an equivalent to a Sellita SW200, but you don't have to pay extra for a good grade of it. There's only one grade of the watch. So let's go ahead and put it on the time grapher and see how it's doing. Here it is on the time grapher, and as you can see, we got some really good numbers here. It's only running +3 seconds fast. So that's really good. Amplitude's nice and healthy. I have the lift angle set to 51 degrees, which is what a Miyota 9015 is. No beat error at all. That's why the line looks so smooth on the time grapher. So really happy with this movement. The strap is genuine leather with a faux alligator pattern on it. The strap's fairly stiff. You're going to need some serious break-in for it, but it does look nice. No quick release, no drilled lugs. It does come on a deployment clasp though, and it's signed. And this one, unlike the last one I did of a Cadisen with the deployment clasp, is an actual push button. So that's much nicer than the friction of the last one I did. 2 keepers, 1 fixed, 1 floating. And of course, the nice thing about a deployment clasp is you just slide it right in like that, and so you don't have to bend the thing, so it'll make the leather strap last a lot longer. But it is a stiffy. Here's the watch and my 7.5-inch wrist. It looks nice, it wears nice, but once again, this strap is kind of stiff. It really needs to break in. Plus, I only have 1 notch left. But there is quite a bit of room to cut a couple more notches if you need to cut one. And I have a feeling that once this strap breaks in, I could probably go 1 more notch tighter. It's just, now that it's not broken in though, I have to wear it this loose. But yeah, 8 inches is the best you're gonna do on this watch. Here it is on my Vario Italian leather strap. This is a strap that doesn't need a break-in, and look how thin that is. Look how nice it wears on the wrist. So yeah, once the strap breaks in, it's going to wear so much nicer. Of course, there's no need to keep it on the stock strap anyway. And there's no law that says you have to keep this on leather, so here it is on a rubber Tropic strap. That looks nice too. Super thin. And if you want to keep things casual, here it is on a more vintage leather strap. So that looks nice too. What I like about this watch, it has a Miyota 9015 movement in it for only just over $100. It's super thin and light, and it actually comes with a push button deployment clasp. What are my gripes and groans? Case back is held on with these tiny little screws instead of being a screw down case back. The strap is really stiff and is going to need a serious break-in period. And there's no quick release or drilled lugs, plus the strap is kind of short. Do I recommend this watch? Yes, this is the most affordable watch with the 9015 in it. So, and it's just over $100. So it's kind of like buying a movement and getting a free watch. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Cadisen C8097G, and I will be back with another review. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this watch, I'll try to leave an affiliate link, but last time I looked, this watch was sold out. So I don't know if I can do that. I'm sure there's going to be for sale again, though. But you never know. Maybe by the time I publish this video, it will be on sale again. Bye.